What am I doing for my B3? Well, it's funny, as a sales rep for Jedediah Sportswear, one time they were showing me all the various benevolences that they give, and that's the part of that clothing brand's message. And I saw this one that just caught my eye, and it said, fighting for those who can't fight for themselves. And it was about this organization, Zoe International. And when I read up more about what they're doing, I just said, man, one day, that's something I got to give to. And so I was so excited when B3 came along, and they went through all the various forms of charities and outreaches that we have offered here for this Christmas. And when I found Zoe coming up, I just remember that. It just caught my attention again about fighting for those who can't fight for themselves. And when you think of all these kids in Thailand, and they're going through this whole tragedy of trafficking and sex trade and stuff like that, and I hear what Zoe International does to get these kids out of these homes and out of these situations and getting them an education and giving them a chance in life, I go, stuff like that doesn't happen in our backyard. That doesn't happen in Hawaii. So it really is fighting for those who can't fight for themselves. So this Christmas, my B3, I'm giving to Zoe International.
My wife and I are excited about participating in Blessings Beyond Belief because it gives us a chance to take what God has blessed us with in our surplus, and maybe not even just a surplus, but making sacrifices that we could bless others that would have little nor no chance in receiving a blessing in this way. We're giving them a material blessing, and hopefully opens the door and opens their hearts to a spiritual blessing which God has in store for them. So some of the things my wife and I plan to do, one of them being buying a water filtration system, so that something that we take for granted, like clean water, clean drinking water, like we can bless someone abroad with clean drinking water, maybe something that is a total blessing for them. We want to bless them with that. Another thing is, for some of my coworkers, I want to rescue some children from the trade, from slavery, and give them a card. And at first they might be kind of offended, like, oh wow, what is this, just a card? But what it's going to do is it's going to open a door for me to share with them like what the gift really represents, which is a hope and a future for this child's life.
So instead of giving material gifts or presents to one another, we're going to be giving towards changing people's lives or meeting needs to help other people across the world who may not survive, who may not have access to clean drinking water, who may not have food for the next month to feed their family. So we're hoping that as we give these gifts to other people in honor of them, that they would truly see the gift of Jesus and how he came to this world beyond the material possessions that we have.
So it's not only giving out of our excess, but it's sacrificial giving, and that's what we've planned and we've prayed about and we've agreed to do, is to do something that would be a blessing beyond belief for the recipient. So won't you join us?
Yes. When you think about it, one person could help a family, but could you imagine our whole church? What we could do together. We could save a village or help a village. So join us.